Mark Singerman came to me, I don't know, 14 years ago. I'm going to go with 14. With an idea, because he wanted to see how REIAC could support what we were doing in the undergrad program. And from those conversations came what we're doing today. The students that you'll hear presentations from gave these on Friday of last week, along with 4 other teams. And that was, from an academic standpoint, their thesis presentation, if you will. It was the presentation of their capstone work. And when those 7 presentations were done, the faculty and reviewers got together and we selected what we believed were the top 3. And those are what you're going to hear today. So,
you can buy more time. Time is valuable because you cannot buy it back. We think of time negatively. Often we say time kills deals. We think it causes things to grow old, to decay, to die. But time also has a positive connotation. Time can grow things. Time can take a desert in Phoenix, Arizona, and transform it into one of the fastest growing cities in the US today. That growth brings new people, it brings new ways of life, it brings new businesses that transform our economy. And it brings major drivers of change. One of those major drivers that we've seen is TSMC. It's a $165 billion multi-fab chip plant. It's the largest US investment on its soil in history. It's accompanied by a master plan community. It's going to create 6,000 direct jobs as well as over 25,000 indirect jobs. But what does that mean for us? What our opportunity is that we have a site located just 20 minutes south of the largest investment on US soil in history. That is a special moment in time.
You step outside, the wind hits your face, your hat blows off your head, and clear around the corner. It's cold, it's wet, you can't wait to get to Arizona. You step off the plane at Sky Harbor in February, it's 75 and sunny, and you look over at the mountains as you drive to your private Marriott villa. When you get there, you toss your keys to the valet, and he tells you that your bags will be in your room when you get back. After that, you walk over to the tennis arena to watch your favorite player win in a nail-biting match tiebreaker. After the match, you walk over to Cosm to watch Michigan beat UConn in a bar that feels like it's courtside. At Horizon Partners, we believe in the next generation of sports real estate that's not defined by single-use facilities, but rather an integrated ecosystem that drives community engagement and recurring demand. We execute this by combining tournament-grade sports infrastructure with hospitality and entertainment to create one unified vision.
And there is no better place for our vision than the Turf Paradise site. The heat of competition, the thrill of celebration, those aren't leaving, they're evolving. The future here is bigger, bolder, and louder. An experience where every game and every fan becomes part of the action. That's the opportunity, and you can bet on it.
At Paradise Park, we are defining the next stage of Phoenix living by reimagining the suburbs as connected, walkable, and human-centered. We're creating a better way to view the suburbs and building not just for the city that we have today, but for the city that we need tomorrow. We have 4 core values that drive every decision that we make. The first is built for connection. We want to create a place where people actually know their neighbors. Second, green by design. We have trails and green spaces moving throughout the entire community. Third, everyday wellness. This is delivered by walkable streets that promote active living, as well as a few other elements that I'll get into later. And finally, ready for tomorrow, because we're not just building for Phoenix today, we're building for Phoenix, what Phoenix will be. And now I'll pass it on to Taylor to discuss the market overview.
Thank you, Vanessa. As you can see, the Phoenix MSA has a current population of 5.2 million people, and that's projected to hit 7.6 in the next 30 years, which equates to about 80,000 new residents every year. To sustain that growth, we're going to need about 40,000 additional housing units on an annual basis. And some reasons for that growth are not only a strong job market here in the Valley, but specifically the semiconductor industry and the healthcare industry.
we actually have a consensus between the judges and the audience as to the winner. Yeah, there was not a need for a tiebreaker. You all seem to to see the same thing and believe the same thing. So do you want to pull this off of here, Cindy?